Focused not only on personal growth, but transformational growth, Chewonki helps people enjoy and appreciate the natural world.
Chewonki's been around for 98 years now, and we started as a camp for boys, but we've grown in many, many ways now. Chewonki's mission, stated simply, is to inspire transformative growth, teach appreciation and stewardship of the natural world, and to challenge people to build thriving, sustainable communities. Said another way, we hope that anyone who comes here leaves with a greater sense of self, greater sense of place, and a greater sense of community. And we believe really strongly, and I've seen over 98 years, that those are essential elements for children to become strong, engaged learners, and then for adults to have a really active role in their lives.
Each year, Chewonki touches the lives of more than 25,000 young people. Their programs range from a semester-long school, summer camps and wilderness expeditions, an outdoor learning experience for schools, and a traveling natural history program. Focused on sustainability, their infrastructure and campus supports living with attention to their impact on the earth. Chewonki manages over 1,200 acres of land in Maine, with their primary campus in Wiscasset. Regardless of their experience level, Chewonki seeks out fun and adventuresome ways to help students learn.
It's part of our hope as an organization that these smaller kind of experiences for them, even if it's 3 days, kind of impact decisions that they're making longer or, farther ahead in their lifetime. And even if it's 10 years later and they say, hey, I went camping one time when I was in 6th grade and I did it and it was fun and I want to try it again. You can kind of have this group that maybe is not extremely comfortable with each other or has never done this before and they're a little scared, and kind of taking that excitement and that butterflies in the stomach and using that to have them push themselves in safe ways. We just did the barn with the Marzen group, and they, most of them will never and have never climbed up, 25 feet with a harness on, but they can take some of those things and thinking about, is this scary to me? But I did it, and take that and hopefully kind of place that into some other parts of their life.
We use a small, diversified, organic farm to help students learn about where their food comes from, but also who they are. The farm is a key way of bringing that through in every program that touches it. So we have, we grow vegetables, we raise animals, we use fiber and meat and milk and eggs, and we help students see their role and their place in cycles that happen on the farm.
I've never been in a place where there are this many really focused, intelligent kids. It's very hands-on and intensive. The intent here is just that we want to learn and we want to think and we're interested in everything that we're doing, which is an inspiring environment to be learning in.
Their variety of programs attract students from around the world and, of course, all over the state. Their programs are year-round and have different activities and adventures for people of all ages. For semester student Matea, Chewonki has quickly become home.
It's nothing I've experienced before. When I'm going back to Gordy, which is my cabin, I'll say I'm going home, I'll see you guys tomorrow. But one of our farmers put it really well. She said that she likes to think of Chewonki not as changing a person, but as bringing out their true self. And I feel like that's true. It's going to be really hard to leave. That's probably the best way I can explain it. I've never been part of a community before. At my school, I'm not that there is no community, but it's more individual, and I actually sort of was oh, community, who needs that? But after coming here, I feel like it's a very important part of almost just being human. We're all part of the community. It's not like the students and the teachers, it's one big community of Chewonki.
In all of our programs, we have students and adults do things that are real and tangible. It might be working on a farm, it might be paddling a canoe, it might be crossing a cable on a gulch, it might be learning math through doing a project. In so many ways, what we find is you need to learn through multiple ways, and the part that usually is left out in traditional schooling is real hands-on learning, experiential learning. This isn't rocket science. This is very basic. And so in some ways, I sometimes feel guilty. We're not doing anything that special in some ways. We're doing what we should all be doing anyway. Unfortunately, that's not the case, so we have to create this place where it can happen, and that's what we do here.
Want to know more about Chewonki? Log on to their website. It's chewonki.org.